What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Buddy, huh? Yeah, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, my bad, y'all. Sheriff over there searching some shit. Hey, I wanted to come at y'all real quick before I got into this video. This video may touch some nerves. People might not like what's said, but it's the truth, right? And you know, there's a lot of people who can't handle the truth. So I'm telling you right now, if you can't handle the truth, then you might not want to look at it. One more thing, all right? I want to get back at a couple comments real quick. All right? Some of you mentioned how nothing dude say go say a prayer for me and I get on my weakness of smoking cigarettes. Let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, the guy who said I must be making money because I'm showing up getting fat. Well, I tell you, boy, y'all keep them coming. Don't you? Y'all keep them coming. Actually, dickhead. I think I was about 285. Now I'm 272. Holding at 272. Hopefully get to 250, but if I don't care. A couple of you also stress your annoyance with the intro that my man, shout out to Junior Honduras, made for me. You told me you were annoyed with it, so you know I don't like to annoy anyone. You know, sure, take into considerations all that about not smoking cigarettes. Believe me, I take it into consideration. So I want to show you that I take into consideration what you say. So, since I do that, I made a new intro for you. I hope you like it. Get at me in the comments and let me know how you like the new intro. Since you don't like the old one, here's the new one.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
Did you really fucking think? Because you didn't like the intro that I changed. Listen, I'm not a computer techie guy. I don't know how to do all the fancy shit. Junior Honduras made that for me. I thank you for it. And I'm not going to ask you to make another one. If it works for me, it's fine. If you don't like it, hey, make me another one and send it to me. I'll use it. But I don't do all that computer shit. Alright? Just don't do it. It's not my thing. It's never happened. Alright? Try to make the video a little different for you today. If you don't like it, fuck you. That's just how that goes. Anyway, I want to talk about the video, the title of the video, the complexion for the connection. Alright? Some of you might not understand what that means. But I promise you a whole lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You may wonder to yourself, do I have the complexion for the connection? If you do, you don't even have to ask yourself. You already know you got it. See what I'm saying? But to those of us who don't have the complexion for the connection, it gets annoying sometimes, man. It does. And I mean, cats like me walk the other side of the, you know, I just call it the other side, man, you know, coming over here and this, and you have to put up with this shit. Like I went to the shipper, it was all nasty. I wanted to smack the shit out of them. Couldn't. And then, like, it gets crazy sometimes. It gets frustrating sometimes. I know I get frustrated. Other drivers I talk to get frustrated. Because we just don't have the complexion for the connection. And it's not nothing that we did wrong. It's not that because we're bad drivers. It's not because we're pieces of shit. It's just no reason other than we don't have the complexion for the connection. And I can't say it enough because it's fucked up as it is, man. It's just how this shit works out here. You know what I'm saying? In the street, shit runs a little different. It doesn't really matter. Especially in the South, you see it more so. I had a partner, he was on the job 20 years. In the South, they do this a lot. Boss told him, he was on the job, he's been on the job about 15 years. Boss told him, listen, man, you go to college and you get your degree and I'll bump you up. Well, my man went to college, night school, and showed him his degree and everything. Of course, you know he didn't bump him up. job to his nephew who has absolutely no experience at all. That's just how it goes down south. It's a good old boy state. They mean that when they say the south is a good old boy state. They will put, you could be there 15, 20 years and they put their sons and nephews, daughters, nieces and uncles in that motherfucker to be over you and they don't know what the fuck they doing. It happens all the time in the south. That's why I thank God for up top. Because up top they got unions. You're not playing that shit. You know what I mean? You go have to go with the union say do it. It's gonna be none of them sucker ass games and all that punk shit that they want to try and do to you. You know, fuck you over. It's not gonna happen. Raises and all that go according. See, that's why I liked it up north because they couldn't control my shit. You know, it was according to what the union, how the union sees fit, and made sure that everybody got equally taken care of. It's not like that in the South. That's what the South, they don't want to hear you talk about the union. But they got to take care of everybody in a proper fashion, and that's something that they don't want to do. Something they're not going to do. They'll spend millions of dollars to not give you nothing, to keep you right where you're at. The government, the whole system is designed for you never to get ahead. It's for you to stay right where you're at. You think about it, man. You know, you make a certain amount of money and when tax time comes, you got to show where you spent that money. If you don't show where you spent it, and show it's not in your pocket no more, they want that shit back. You know what I mean? It's not for you to stack up and try to change your economic situation. It's for you just to do all right, just to get over to the next week. You know, some of us don't want to just get to the next week. And some of us are born with the complexion for the connection. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I don't have the complexion for the connection. And it happens everywhere. I mean, you'll be busting your ass, busting your motherfucking hump, man. You'll be driving a piece of shit truck. You hear a guy come by and he'll have the complexion for the connection. He'll get a brand new motherfucking truck and then he'll go crash the motherfucker. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I definitely have seen it. You know, you'll try to go somewhere. It's like, damn, man, you got a little going here. Motherfucker tell you, nah. Motherfucker got the complexion for the connection. Oh, they'll get that. They'll get that. They'll get that, but see, you don't have that. Okay? For those of us who don't have it, we know it. We've never had it our whole life. So we know we just don't have it. But sometimes you come out here and walk in the valley of the squares, gets a little frustrated with that bullshit. You know, you be wanting to smack shit out somebody. It's like, how can this be cool? You know, how can this be alright? Like, all we came through and all we've been through, this is what we at. This is what we at. Like, this is 2017. You would think that we would be past some shit like that, but we're not, people. Don't you ever forget it. Not passing. So I say that to say this. I just always like letting you know it's the real. You know what I mean? And it's frustrating. Yes, it is frustrating. And we get aggravated about this shit sometimes. We want to lash out, but I guess I'll deal with not having the complexion for the connection over being a slave in the prison. I'll work within the parameters of, you know, I don't have the complexion for the connection. I'll work within the parameters to stay free. Because we all know, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, man. The government sells drugs. You know what I mean? The government robs, the government steals, the government kills. It's been tested, proven. They do this. They sell drugs, they kill, they steal. They do all that shit. But it's cool because they say it's legal. Just like all of us who are company drivers, I don't know how it works in your own police. I don't know how that works, but whether you're paid practical miles, zip code, or whatever, however you're paid, those short miles that you're not paid, that is stealing. At the end of the week, if you beat a driver out of 8 miles, 10 miles, you beat 10 drivers out of 10 miles. That's 100 miles. Multiply that by a week, month, a year. That's a lot of money. That's stealing. I look at that not paying all my miles just like I look if I would sell a tire off your truck, if I would sell fuel off your truck. That is stealing. For you to not pay me for work I've done, that is stealing. It's just no way around it. But, you know, it just, the government says that stuff is cool because they say it's cool. And I think it's bullshit, and we all know it's bullshit. But this is how the structure is set up. So once again, we have to operate within the parameters of the crooked system that we are in. And Miss, I know you was telling me about Belgium. That's not true. The tax is 21%. Yeah, tax may be 21% there, but the difference is in Belgium, every child that is born and lives in Belgium can go to college for free. Do not have to pay nothing out of your pocket. So to spend more taxes and actually get something out of it, I have no problem with that, because trust me, we spend just as much. We get taxed when we get paid, and everything we do with that money after that is taxed. And at the end of the year, they tell you, you owe us more money. Okay? You owe us more money. And if you don't give it to them, they will put your ass in federal prison. Okay? So, I mean, yeah, it may be higher over there, but I'm going to tell you something. When I went to Europe, nobody called me a nigga. Okay? Nobody looked at me crazy. And I was treated with respect. And I'm not even from that country. Treated with way more respect in the country that I'm born and paid taxes in all my life. So, I just say that to say this. Yeah, it's 21%, but it's a lot of things over there that's, to me, it's better. When I went to Canada, there's some things over there that's better. Like, the racism just wasn't where I was at. It just wasn't happening like that. I'm not saying speaking for the whole place, but just where I was at, I didn't encounter that. And the only place in this country where I encounter people of another race, and there's not racist and they're cool as shit, they're all right people, that's Colorado. Colorado have the awesomest people of other races. They don't trip on that shit. They don't look at you crazy and none of that. They just, people is people, and that's what it should be. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Usually, you know, we got time to make a video, but we on a deadline trying to get to Cali, and we really under the gun, so it's hit or miss. You ain't gonna hit too much for us. When we get a chance, we'll drop a line. It's your boy Party Hard. Y'all stay safe, stay sucker free. Yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. I always like to tell y'all about other YouTubers that I check out, other channels I check out. Get a chance, go check these two cats out. First one is my man Guilty718. You know, y'all like the different intros and all the, he got all that for you in the video. I enjoy the shit, entertaining. He got all type of pop-up, nigga funny as shit, and he a real nigga. You know what I mean? So if you don't want to hear no curse, well, you listen to me, you listen to him. That nigga, he with it too. But, yeah, and also, that crazy guy, Truck. Go check his channel out too, brother. Got some good information. Just want to drop that on. Oh yeah, for all those of y'all who don't like my intro.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.